Just where are you at health-wise? It looks like you stacked on a ton of weight. And, I mean, you look good. But just how do you feel coming into the season?
I feel great. I mean, I'm ready. That's all it is. We've been playing a lot of 5-on-5 since I've been back, so everybody's healthy and ready to go.
You had a breakout season again last year after a breakout season before. But what is it that you want to do this year that will take you even to a higher level and make you an all-star and really put this team in the playoff contention?
For me, it's offensively just being more efficient. From the field, from free throw line 3, just being a more efficient player, a more efficient scorer, and then defensively just being disruptive. Try to create more opportunities for us. And then a lot of times it's to be solid, just make the team miss and rebound. That's a lot of things. A lot of times that's what defense is. You're just trying to make them miss and come up with a defensive rebound.
You obviously look different. Do you feel different?
Yeah, I mean, I feel stronger. I feel more explosive, quicker. But I mean, a lot of it just had to do with putting on weight and just being a stronger player. For the most part, a lot of the better players in the league are strong guys, being able to get to wherever they want. A lot of the better defenders are strong guys, being able to keep guys out of the paint, push them where you want them to go. So I think strength definitely helps you as an overall player for sure.
Has there been? Do you have fun with people's reaction to you if they haven't seen you in person in a while?
Yeah, definitely. I told them, I was like, yo, I want the same size jersey, so I fill it out a little bit more. I'm like, don't change that, but. Yeah, it's definitely because like when I'm wearing just like regular clothes, like you can still see it. So.
I mean, you said you weren't flexing. I think you were flexing.
Nah, I'm not a flexer. I don't flex too much. But definitely, I mean, that's just a testament really to the work that we put in. A lot of the times, at least for me, it was always the eating part, like just having to eat more. And obviously, I'm engaged, so I basically have a chef with me all the time.
You have so many guys who bring your name up and want you to see it be an all-star in this league. There's one thing for it to want, another thing to happen, and there's obviously a lot of competition in the West. Mm-hmm. How do you view that as you come into this season?
I mean, being an all-star it's not a goal of mine per se, but for me, it's really just trying to help this team get back to where they were, a long time ago. So if I'm able to do that, then like the all-star and all that stuff will come. So I'm pretty much really just worried about what we can do as a team. What am I able to do to help this team, be a playoff team, and ultimately, obviously, try to win a championship.
How much more, comfortable as a pro are you from that kid who stepped foot into the Kings media day for the first time?
It's just night and day. It's night and day. It's crazy. I don't even remember what that kid looks like. Like as a player, as a person. I'm just totally different from where I was 4 years ago, 4 or 5, whatever it is.
Hair was a lot different.
Yeah, hair different. I didn't have anything on my face. Like it's been a long time coming. I was 19 when I got drafted, so it definitely night and day from where I was.
When you're playing these pickup games and stuff, just the level of competition looks so much different for you guys this year. Just with especially all the guards you guys have, but also like really physical guards. You've got a lot of different. Is that good for you to have different looks to go against every day of practice?
Yes, it's definitely great. I mean, the teams that win championships in this league are usually they're older. They usually have someone who's like dominant physically on the team, somewhere on the team. So for us, getting more physical was definitely a point of emphasis for us, and just being able to play. I mean, once you get down to it, the best teams in the league are some of the most physical teams in the league. Because whenever you're not making shots, you got to be able to hang your hat on something. Whether it's pounding the ball inside, getting to the free throw line, your defense, something. And a lot of that has to do with the physicality that you play with. So that's something that we definitely needed. And you can be consistent when you're like that. If you're not hanging your hat on if you're making shots or not. Sometimes you're not going to make shots. Sometimes other teams are just going to be making shots that day. So if you can, be there physically every game, be there defensively every game, making them make tough shots. If they're making tough shots, then you pat them on the ass and you keep going. But just consistently be there, and that's what we're trying to do.
This is your first year with the big contract. Do you feel it? Like, is there any more pressure on you when you see your number go from like 8.5 to 28.5?
It's definitely different. I mean, I'm not like looking at it or anything like that, no. But I mean. I felt it honestly, I felt like that last year. I felt like people were looking at the contract last year because, I mean, you signed it. Obviously, you weren't being paid that yet, but that's what everyone's thinking about anyway. So, yeah, I mean, you want to live up to what you signed. Obviously, when you first come in, you want to live up to being an NBA player. Then, I got the max contract. Now you're trying to live up to being that. So, for me, I mean, I think I play like that already. But for me, it's like, damn, like we have to win to really prove that you're worth being paid like that. So.
You missed us, didn't you?
Yeah, man, it's different. It was weird having to do that shit on Zoom all the time, not having people in front of you.
Right.
Yeah.
After the game, they always gotta walk me somewhere. I'm like, man, it sucks doing it like that. Truthfully, like for real, it actually does.
Because